Alright, here we go. Skip all cutscenes. Yeah, so this will be the no heals, no blood collector. Also underneath 4 hours while releasing Elpis, so you can get all 3 achievements in one go. Not much differs from the speed demon walkthrough that I did the other day. Outside of some padding with the level 1 bracelet, because we will not be using the infinite knife. That being said, if you guys have challenge weapons, feel free to use them. The game doesn't care if you use challenge weapons, if you use the infinite knife, it doesn't care how many times you save it. The only thing it cares about, as long as you don't use the blood collector, as long as you don't use a healing item, you are good to go. So if you want to use the infinite knife, and if you want to use like weapons for Leon that you've unlocked, or even weapons for Grace you unlocked, use them.
Why am I even here?
The blood collector manual will not matter because we will not be using it. Now, if you do not want to use the infinite knife, like if you just want to do it just sort of as like a raw playthrough, you can very easily just use, anytime that you use scrap, or anytime you find scrap, you can make 2 scrap to make a makeshift knife. You can do that. If I just happen to find some scrap, I'll do it, just to have it as protection if somebody grabs me, but I'm not gonna be going out of my way too much to find it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did reset the last run. I stupidly took damage on Leon's very first section because I tried to do a different path and I got bit by a zombie. Wasn't much damage, but it was enough damage to the point where I was like, you know what, let's just reset it, let's just call it a day. I took the most roundabout way to get up to the stairs. I usually always go in that lobby section, but it's whatever. We're just trying to get up here. Let's go ahead and grab these wire cutters. Let's go over here to this door to use them.
Oh, shit.
Is there a way to skip the child section? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Grant, I haven't done a whole lot of research. Usually in these runs, I do a lot of research on whoever has the world record and just take a look at their run to see if there's anything I can incorporate. But in this game specifically, I'm trying to do everything routing wise all by myself.
Stay close.
Keep on running, keep on running.
Wait. Grace, come on, keep moving. I'm coming.
Maybe eventually.
Grace.
Eventually I will take a look at the world record runs, obviously, because the goal is not to get world record, but this is the first time I've actually ever sat down and speedrun a game. So it is a challenge to myself, because I've always wanted to like actually do legit speedruns. So I've done them before. I've technically speedran RE2, RE3, RE4 remakes. But I always did them with like gimmicky weapons and stuff like that, so they were never like true speedruns. All right, let's turn around, let's head back down the stairs and check out that painting. So this one I'm trying to do it as less gimmicky as possible. That being said, the only way to do a new game, like a fresh new game after you beat it, is you have to delete all your save files so the game thinks that you do not have those challenges done, and I just don't want to do that. So in Leon's section, since I got all the raccoon dolls, I will have advanced tuning on Leon. I'll also have slightly increased points for kills. Let's go ahead and inspect this. So if you don't have those things, that's where the run is going to differ a little bit. Let's hold over here, let's see where he goes. Where's he going to point? Alright, perfect. Now we're just gonna hold down the resist button and wait. Actually, let's get the key first. Now we're gonna hold down the resist button and we're just gonna wait. There's nothing we can do to skip this. We have to sit here and do this section.
Get away from me! Oh shit! Stay away!
Alright, we're up the stairs. No damage taken from the shotgun blast. Perfect. Gray, stop falling down, please. Spam F to get out of this cutscene. And boom, we're going to move on to Leon's section. Alright. I am not going to do that new pathing for Leon's section. Okay, and we're 15 seconds faster. Although that's RTA time, so it doesn't really matter.
Do anything stupid.
Alright, so for the Leon section, we're just going to prioritize getting up to about 7,500
Hey, what the hell, lady?
in points. So we're just going to kill enough to get there, just so that we can get the silenced pistol and also the shotgun when we take control of them next time. So we're going to take care of this guy.
What? Is it something to do with Victor?
We're going to pick up this tracking module over here.
For all the excitement.
And then we are going to go through the actual main stairs. I'm not going to take the path that I usually do because I want this to be as risk-free as possible. Take care of this guy. We're gonna go on the left-hand side to avoid the construction worker. Oh, nice. There's some handgun ammo back there that I should have picked up, but we're gonna avoid it. So we're at 7,500. We're gonna take care of this guy. The car is gonna take care of that guy for us. Take care of him. Yeah, I definitely should have picked up that handgun ammo. We're gonna go ahead and skip that. We have plenty of points, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. Because we can always buy... Since we're on casual mode, we can always buy handgun ammo from the stash. Alrighty. We will do a safety save here. Why a safety save? Because if we don't get specific pathing on the girl, this is more for like guide purposes. If you don't get specific pathing, you can just reload the save file and try it again. That is the beauty of this game in these runs, is that the game does not care how many times you save it. You can save it hundreds of times and it does not care. The only thing it cares about is that your in-game time is underneath 4 hours and that you don't use a blood collector or heals. So we will save it right here. That's my previous speed demon run, so that's going to be overridden. Alright, let's go down the hallway so we can trigger the cutscene. Take a right. Trigger the cutscene, do a quick turn, head to the left, go down to the safe room. Yeah, so it might be a little bit slower. In my normal speed demon run, I was able to get it down to about 230. I did a run, but that's with different pathing. So this one might be around that time or a little bit quicker. So there's a lot of time to spare.
What the hell was that thing?
Alright, so in here we want to grab the med injector. We want to jump up on this cart to grab the antique coin. We want to jump down and move this thing over so we can grab the screwdriver. We're mostly just picking up that antique coin for safety. We'll get 1 here. We will get 3 from a safe, and then we'll get an additional.
Yes.
We'll get a couple more just from our pathing. All right, so we just need to wait for her to decide to come over here and get us. Please, please. There we go. Bait her over into the corner. We're gonna go ahead and just stay crouched so that as soon as she comes around this corner, we're gonna move straight through. Go, go, go. And then this is when we're gonna hope that she busts out the door on the left. Come on, Grace. Alright, she did. We are going to do something different, where we are going to intentionally send her down this hallway. And then as she's moving down the hallway, we want her to follow us, because we do not want her, Grace, please. We do not want her despawning and then coming down this hallway over here. Go, go, go. I completely missed it. Thank God. Thank God she despawned. Ran right past it. I did it even in practice too. Alright, quick turn, run to the right, and we're gonna get the hell on out of here. That's the first time you see me run past it. Yeah, off stream I did do it. Alright, Leon Hospital section. I did it off stream too. Just for whatever reason, my brain is just...
We care for quite a few long-term patients here.
Just wanted to keep on going.
Experimental therapies developed.
All right, so we'll do the usual here. With the points that we got, we are going to sell the alligator snapper. We are going to buy the silencer 9. We are going to buy the police shotgun, and we are going to buy some handgun ammo. And as much shotgun ammo as we possibly can. That is going to be enough right there. I am going to go ahead and register these as my shortcuts just because this is just personal preference.
Experimental therapies.
Yes. It's all very cutting edge. The facility keeps a low profile due to the sensitive nature.
Yeah,
of
in
the
casual
research.
mode, you get 2 stacks.
I bet it does.
Instead of being able to buy a singular stack, on casual mode you can get 2 stacks now. So it makes it a lot easier. Alright, we're going to take out this chainsaw guy as quickly as possible. There's going to be one over here to the right. Go back down here. He's going to come down. Take care of him. Take care of him. Feel free to melee. Last one will be over to the left. We're just sort of waiting for him to spawn. There we go. Like I said, we have plenty of time in this section, so feel free to melee. Pick up this chainsaw. Oh, handgun ammo. Perfect.
Nice.
We're going to bounce back through these rooms until we hear banging. And then now once we hear the banging, we are going to go crazy with the chainsaw. Safe strat is to not use the chainsaw at all and just take care of things with your handguns. I was hoping that both swings would get. I was hoping the swing would get both of them. It didn't happen. That's not a big deal. Take care of him. Boom. Break this box open for the shotgun shells or handgun ammo. I mean. Pick up the chainsaw and let's get on out of here. Yeah, those boxes will be random. So sometimes it'll give you handgun ammo, sometimes it'll give you shotgun ammo.
That bastard did it again. How things on your end?
I just hacked into the center's network.
Good. Good. Can you find me the floor plan?
I'll see what I can do.
Well, in the meantime, I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Will do.
What's different about the grace pathing? The grace pathing, we will not be doing intentional hits on Chunk to avoid him and stagger him, so we can use the corrosive agent. Alright, with her, we're going to go ahead and keep the Requiem. Make our way down to the safe room so we can talk to the girl, and we can continue forward. And nothing in the safe store, since we are doing this with little as possible. We are not going to be doing anything over here. Go grab the West key. This is where I almost picked up that herb out of habit. We need to grab this antique coin over here, because we just want 7. We're going to get 3 from a safe. The nice thing is you don't have to worry about inventory management too much. Now this is where it can be a little bit tricky. It's in the hospital, or over here. We want him to, we can get behind him safely. If we run fast enough. I did not run fast enough. Alright, so what we're gonna do, first gonna keep on running. So right there, you can run past, you can get behind him. This guy can grab us, so we are just going to hope that he doesn't. If he doesn't, we don't take damage. Perfect. We're going to come in here. We're not going to take that handgun. A lot of people like to do it for safety. I do not. Filing room, there is a makeshift knife in there we can grab, but I'm just going to choose not to. So over here, important. Break this first, because we're going to essentially avoid this zombie entirely. This is more of a safe strat. Again, if you have special weapons, the infinite ammo, or if you have the infinite knife, you can do things a little bit differently than me. I'm just doing stuff the safe way to be a bit more comfortable of a run. Alright, we're going to go through. There's going to be the parlor. I don't like having this equipped. Alright, there's going to be a lady singing in here. Grab this antique coin on the piano. Run past this zombie. She's probably going to scream. There we go. We are going to head to this safe. Now this should be the last antique coins that we need. 10, 80, 30. Grab the antique coins. Grab the handgun. I am going to register it over to a shortcut of 2. Push him out of the way. I just don't want her to grab me. I want to stagger him so I can push her away. Perfect. Have fun, Leon. That will be for you. So now we will be leaving. We're going to grab this handgun ammo here on the left-hand side. There'll be ones... Oh, we're going to go to the conference room. Oh, chairman's office, I mean. We are going to grab this. We're going to do a quick turn. Go over here. This one should be moon, sun, star, moon. I am going to need to pull out my cheat sheet because I did forget what the second puzzle's code was. Alright, we're going to keep on going. And now we are going to leave. Push her out of the way. Unlock the door. Keep on going. Bye-bye.
I hate this place.
We're not done with the West Wing quite yet.
I can get out.
Hopefully in this run we actually kill the butcher. We should be able to. If the timing's right, we should be able to get behind him, use the injector, and kill him. Use the indent.
Weird.
And then this is when we're going to use our 7 antique coins. I guess we really don't need to pick up some because there are think there's 3 in here, so we probably don't even need to go for the safe, but we still have to go back there for the handgun, so might as well grab it. All right, now we're going to be grabbing the steroid. And then we are going to get out of here. Or, before that, we're going to actually grab the west key, or east key. All right, let's run. Let's see where he's at. All right, so we're just going to bait him in here. Be safe about it. Yep, come on in here. And then now we're going to leave. So this is where the pathing is going to start differing a little bit. I am going to safety save, just in case. Because now that we have additional spots, we don't really need to... We don't have to worry about healing items. We can actually just go ahead and discard that healing item. The reason why we picked up the steroid is because the steroid heals you, but doesn't count as a healing item. So in case of emergencies, we can use it. We're gonna head over here to the left. Now this is going to be important. We're going to actually grab this injector right over here. Now this guy is, since I took a little bit longer than expected, he's probably going to try to get me. So I'm actually just going to push him out of the way. So normally we would head straight, but now since we don't have that, since we don't have to worry about the blood collector, we are just going to go down to the right. This is going to be probably one of the trickiest parts here. Push all these guys out of the way. Hopefully it kills them. If not, we'll be fine. So this is where the pathing changes, because usually I would take intentional damage on Chunk. I would bait him down the stairs, take intentional damage, and we would do it that way. But since we're going to try to do no heals, we cannot do that. Move him out of the way. Hit up the waiting room. Watch out for this guy on the right hand side. Oh, he's not there. We are going to break these because sometimes they can drop handgun ammo. Perfect. 2 doesn't seem like a lot, but trust me, it is a lot. Alright. So I am going to choose to safety save. And quick turn. We're going to go ahead and adjust that split. I always forget to change my splits. So now we're going to be doing West Wing. And we're going to be heading over to the door that we weren't able to access before. We're just going to be to the left, down this hallway. Now the butcher's probably going to be here. Wait for him to do all of his attacks. He's going to stagger, and then we walk right past him. There will be one zombie down here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and push him. I just don't want to risk taking damage, and we can afford to use some of the... We can just simply afford to use the handgun ammo. Alright, go in here. Let's grab the good old wrench. You can choose save or to save right there if you want to. We're going to head down to the garage. Alright. This puzzle is always a pain in the ass on PC. Just because it... Alright. Hit the hand, hit this over to the middle section, hit the 5, hit the 2, go back to the auto, and we should have our artificial lung. Now Boyo's going to come over here with a nice little fun surprise. We're going to wait a second. Back here is handgun ammo, which is nice. So we're just going to go pop, and then pop. He is down. In the meantime, we are just going to start grabbing the boxes for the handgun ammo, and just wait. All right, let's go through. The pathing. This is where the pathing changes.
Fuck.
Both green herbs. That is so unfortunate. I was hoping that would be handgun ammo. It actually might be worth keeping the med injector in our inventory. Not so much to use it, but to be able to manipulate these drops to be more handgun ammo. That might actually be the strat. Alright, so we're actually going to go upstairs. And then what we're going to try to hit is we want to hit down over here. Let's break this, grab the handgun ammo. Come down over here, unlock the doorway. Now this is where it's going to be a little weird. If we get good timing, we should be able to take care of him who's standing right here with the injector. We did not. So we're just going to bait him back. Try to avoid the zombie. Ah, we took damage. That's fine. Usually if you're quick enough, you can go down there and then you can use the injector just to straight up kill him. We did not. We did not. So we're just gonna grab this artificial heart. We're gonna wait for this guy to come over here, break these boxes. They're both green. I'm actually gonna grab one to see if I can manipulate the spawns of the boxes. Right, so if you do actually end up taking damage, it's not the end of the world. Because you do regen your health. We actually are going to go back up the stairs. We're actually not going to go back up the stairs. We actually wanted to head straight down that path. Hopefully he doesn't punish us. Looks like we are good. And we're going to hit up the filing room. Just because I want, for starters, there's handgun ammo over here. So we're going to take care of this guy. Make sure it doesn't stagger. Take the handgun ammo. We're going to use our security key, and there's handgun ammo in a pouch. Now, do we realistically actually need that here? Not really, but I like to do it just for safety. That's all. And to grab the extra handgun ammo. As if I'm able to, at a singular point in a run, to get handgun ammo and go out of my way, I absolutely 100% will. Now we actually need to go to Center Hall, go down here, take a left. Then I'm going to do a safety save. And then we are going to go ahead and pause it for a second. We did East Wing, we got that, and now we need to head over to the filing conference. Alright, so here's one problem I just had. My game crashed, so you're going to have to completely ignore my RTA timer on the right hand side, because I just had to skip everything. We're still back at the same spot. We need to go grab the second puzzle. So we're actually going to go to the examination room first to pick up the level 2 bracelet. So we're going to take out this guy, go up to him, put the lung in first, put the heart in. He's going to come alive. We do need to kill this guy. I don't feel like dealing with you, so I'm not going to.
I say get some.
4 headshots. Level 2 wristband. I am going to actually... I'm going to go ahead and kill the people in this room. Mostly just because whenever we do the walk, we will be going this way. So now here, quick turn as soon as you see Chunk. And we are going to be heading towards... Okay, sir. Excuse me. Now that we have the level 2 wristband, we're going to be heading upstairs first. That's a big part about this, is we will be going upstairs first. Because we still need to grab the second piece. Now here, it kind of sucks. Thank goodness that guy didn't grab me. We do need to grab the corrosive agent down here. The reason I'm coming down here is because this can be handgun ammo. Perfect. Any chance I get to get handgun ammo, I'm going to. We are going to not jump over that. Go over here. I am going to actually kill her. Okay, well, it's not going well. Because there's handgun ammo on those crates. One more shot should do it. 2 more shots. Handgun ammo, grab the corrosive agent, do a quick turn, and head out of here. Let them gather up. Stagger them a little bit and keep on going. Now that we have the corrosive agent, let's go ahead and do the second charm, or not the second charm, the second puzzle piece. We will run into a cutscene, skip it, and then we're going to keep on
What
moving
the fuck does it mean,
forward.
destiny?
Corrosive agent. Now this one is star, sun, moon, sun. Sorry, my brain needed a second to. The game crashing really messed me up. It genuinely really messed me up. Okay, we're gonna break this and hope that this is handgun ammo. Oh no, that's always scrap. What am I talking about? I'm so used to my normal runs. So this is where things are gonna get very dicey. So now that we have 2 puzzle pieces and level 2 wristband, we need to go to the isolation board and trigger that part. Unlock, go down. In here if you want to. So right in this room, whenever we get to the section where we bring Emily over here, there will be handgun ammo in there. I do highly recommend you grabbing it. Inspect this piece of paper, go ahead and F on it.
Oh, this must be it.
And then we are going to go ahead and do this to trigger a cutscene. And she's going to say, oh, we
Can't
need
tell
Emily.
Which button's which. Braille.
And then we're going to skip it. Now that we have a level 3 wristband, we need to go talk with Emily. You can skip all these zombies over here on the right. You can choose to, I mean, if you really want that achievement, you can choose to shoot all of them and get the achievement from that. Now, since we cleared out the hallway on the left whenever we do the Emily walk, we shouldn't run into little resistance. We'll probably get grabbed, but we'll take an intentional grab, recover our health at a certain point, and then we will keep on moving forward. Alright, let's go ahead and safety save. I'm actually going to choose to save over this slot. Just because I got really messed up during the crash. That genuinely... I had such a better run too.
What do you want me to read?
I had a perfect Emily walk where I was able to
There's some
not get
buttons
hit at all.
Braille on them. Can you read them? And then.
Alright, so let's keep on going. Let's do
push the
E-swing.
buttons in this order. Star, star.
Again, take the left hallway.
So I have to
We're
keep
gonna
together.
ignore all those guys in here. Using this left-hand hallway, since we cleared it out, even if there are people in here, he's gonna be in here, but we can run past him pretty easily. Now down those hallways, whenever things can get a little finicky. take a left, and then immediately take a right. This guy's probably going to grab us. Yep, he got us at the very last second. Very last second. That is heavily unfortunate. Alright, let's keep on going to the isolation ward. Usually there are zombies down this hallway. Because of the ones that we killed, we don't have to worry about them.
Thank God.
Alright, so we're going to put her in here, and then we got to kill our mandatory 5 zombies. This is where we will utilize the Requiem. I'm a little confused. Oh, you know what? The zombie must have not been a critical hit. Alright, so the room that we talked about earlier in here. Break open this. That's a green herb. That's not what I was wanting. Take him out. He's going to spawn up. You can immediately activate him just by shooting at him. I did not want that blood transfusion kit. Push him down. This is where ammo is going to get a little scarce, but there's a room that has 9 bullets. And once we kill the normal zombies, I'm going to go ahead and discard this because I don't want it in my inventory at all. This room over here has the handgun ammo and our final guy. Grab that. Now we do not need to use our handgun anymore for this particular section. We are simply just going to wait for this guy to burst. Where is he at? And then we're just going to take him out with the Requiem shot. Now we're going to wait for Emily to tell us that it's all good to go. I don't know if it actually triggers it any quicker, but I always just run out in and out of these doors. I don't think it does.
Grace?
There we go.
I did it! I'm here.
Alright, skip the cutscene. Take this handgun ammo over here to the right. So now we have 21 bullets total. Go down and descend. I am going to use this skip. We're done with there. Now we're at the Leon Care Center. Skip this cutscene. Leon Care Center. Again, ignore everything over here to the right. Unfortunately, the game crashed. It's the exact same run. Everything is the exact same. It just sucks that it crashed.
Yeah, Grace Ashcroft.
Alright, here, if you want to grab, I am going to choose to actually grab ammo. I'm not going to upgrade my guns quite yet, because there are sections in this round where we do have to take out some annoying people.
What?
Over here, grab the shoddy.
I don't know.
The shoddy shells. And then I always go down that hallway for no reason. And we're gonna keep on running. Boss fight, it's pretty easy. We are going to shoot him twice with the shotgun, stagger him, hit him with the hatchet. 1, 2. And then once he starts to do the charge animation, that's whenever we are going to run away from him so we do not take damage. So that's his charge animation. Run away, because we do not want to take damage. He's going to run through there. That is actually perfect for us. Now just keep on shooting him. He's going to hatch it, and that should be it. It's not it. That's it. Okay. So while we're waiting for him to do his whole animation, you don't have to wait. I'm going to break open these boxes right here. Grab the shotgun shells, come over here, grab the shotgun shells. And I'm actually going to jump up here to grab more shotgun shells.
Menu.
Actually, that's actually good that I came down here because we do want to grab the hand grenade as well. We'll be using them for some officers later. The Leon sections with the no damage, since he doesn't have a steroid or anything like that, it's basically try to take your time as much as possible. I know that we have to beat the game in under, you know, X amount of time, but we will have about an hour of free time in this run. I really do wish that my not my RTA, but my real-time tracker did not mess up like that. Anytime I get a chance to hatch somebody, I generally will. Again, we have plenty of free time here. The nice thing about Leon, he is slightly easier in the sense that he can parry attacks. So parrying is going to be your best friend in this run. But during boss fights, you will see a lot of parrying. Pick up the shotgun in the tracking module. Go to the parlor, take a left. We are going to go ahead and take her out. So I just simply don't want to deal with her. We're not going to grab the antique coin. We're going to go up the stairs. No, sir. How many times that guy has thrown that at me, and for whatever reason my bullets do not connect, it's crazy. Break open this door. And let's continue forward. Grab this shot of ammo, bust through here. We have a couple bursters. I'm going to ignore all of them, and I'm going to choose to pull open this door right here, because this is all, it's not time gated, it's kill gated. Handgun ammo, do this. So notice as Leon, I do not do much in the sense of inventory management. So we are just going to sit in this corner and just sort of kite and run away. As soon as they start doing attacks where they charge, you can choose to parry. I'm actually going to toss a hand grenade right here. Parry this. Okay. Never mind. I lied. Not having upgrade shotgun really sucks right there. Wait for Leon to say a dialogue cue. Oh, we have one more guy waiting around. I just sort of assumed they all bursted. I am actually going to come over here.
That's my cardio for the week.
That's our cue to go ahead and leave, but I just wanted to grab some ammo along the way. You don't have to grab this. This is just for me. If you're worried about time, you can just go straight through. Now, I did unfortunately take damage. Probably the best strategy right there was to probably just kite around, wait until they group up, and then throw a hand grenade from a distance, but I messed up. But as you can see, it's going to be fine. We'll be just fine. Alright, the boiler room, my least favorite section out of this entire game. Mostly just because I absolutely cannot stand the lady in this section. Come in here, let's go ahead and save. We're going to see a cutscene where it's going to say, hey, by the way, that's where she's at. We already know where she's at, so we're going to ignore it. Just keep on going over to the right. Go right down this hallway. Cutscene, skip it, grab the battery. Now this is where it gets a little weird. So you should be okay in terms of her right here. We don't need to go inside that room, so as long as you're just running fast enough, just take a left, and then we'll burn her here in a second. This is where my pathing changes a little bit. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm intentionally going to open this up. I'm going to wait for her to burn. And then I'm going to be heading down here to grab the wrench. I like doing this first go around. This is just personal preference. Mostly because there is a section right here where I will probably take intentional hits. Again, the nice thing about this entire section is that, or this entire playthrough, is that we do have the steroid. We don't really want to use it until we absolutely have to. It's our one get out of jail free card. Alright, grab the empty bottle. Now you can usually get through here pretty easily. I'm gonna choose just to be a little bit safe. I'm gonna wait for her, and then I'm gonna throw a bottle. And then I'm gonna try to bait her over to the right hand side. No, it's not gonna work. That's fine. Just wait for her to come to you. And then now we're just gonna run out. I don't think the bottle does what I think it does. Now she is going to show up right here in front of us. Like, sure, she should show up right here in front of us again.
Barely made it.
She'll show up right here to the left-hand side. Just keep on running. Just run. She won't hit you. And this is whenever we're going to come back here. Now that we have the wrench, put the first joint plug in there. Run straight through. She'll burn. Keep on going. Now I am gonna go in here. No, it's just scrap. I was hoping that it wasn't gonna be scrap. Hold this. Okay, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this will be a good part to show you that the mechanics, or the difference between a normal run and, or the casual run and a standard playthrough. If you wait a second, your health is going to regenerate, even though you are in critical condition. It's going to say, hey, now we're back in caution. So that is the nice thing, and that's what makes this the preferred method of trying to get this challenge done. You can just shoot that guy if you don't want to deal with him. That's probably what I should have done. Alright, now we're gonna go down here. There's gonna be one guy over here. We're gonna try to do this. I was hoping for a push. And then now we are going to let this open. Alright, now that we have this done, let's go through. We need to go grab the forklift key, and then we're going to have to run all the way back out. Do not go down that direction. Just crouch over here in this corner. Now, my method, I use handgun ammo pretty excessively. I probably use it a little bit too much, if I'm being completely honest. So if you're ever in sections where you notice, hey, I don't really need to use a bullet here, feel free to not use one.
The smell.
Alright, we're going to grab the forklift key, and we are going to grab the other pouch. Honestly, I don't think we really need to. Just how I have this routed, it's just, I mean, it's literally right here. So, I mean, we might as well. And there's also handgun ammo. Just one, okay. For some reason I was thinking there was two. Now we are gonna go, we're not gonna grab that battery. We are gonna go back around. Please don't trigger that cutscene. Perfect. Crouch, go through. She is going to now try to hit us. She's gonna make her presence known, wait for her to stop swiping. Usually I shoot her there for fun, but since this is a run where it's very, very scarce, we are not going to do that. Alright, now we need to grab... I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this guy. Grab our batteries. So we'll have plenty of ammunition. So now we are going to head to... right here, the furnace. Do not go to the workshop room. I have gone to the workshop room so many times in runs. Probably didn't need to shoot that guy. I am gonna shoot this guy just because he's just annoyingly in the way. But if you get lucky to where you are able to stagger him, just shoot stagger. We are gonna take an intentional hit here. This is where it gets a little bit dicey. Because she is gonna be right here. Now we can... I was trying to bait her. I was trying to see if I can bait her. I'm going to take an intentional hit, get around here, shoot this guy one time, and then we are going to put the joint plug in here. We don't have to worry about her, but we do have to worry about him still. So just shoot him or kill him earlier and you'll be fine. That is the only really dicey part of the run, I would say. That's where before I usually would panic a little bit and I would use the scrap. I was really hoping that it wouldn't be scrap. Alright, use this first gap. Luckily we do get some aim.
I don't want to go in there.
I think we get around 30 to 40 handgun ammunition through this round. So this guy, let's go ahead and just take care of him because he's going to be a pain for a while. Move this over. And then we're going to try to line up this gap to where it makes it easier. So here's the big gap. We're going to run through. And then we are going to reverse it here. 3, 2, 1, reverse. Can't go through that small gap right there, which is probably what I'll end up doing. Because in this section, you do have to wait for the third. So we're just going to sit here, wait. We're not going to go over here because they're just... Actually, this one's fine. No, it's not. I lied. Don't do that. Not going to do that one. We're just going to wait for the gap. This one has 2 gaps, so we should be okay. This guy is going to drop down. We are going to ignore him and just keep on going. He will be back there whenever we run back, but we will have more ammunition to deal with him.
Stay calm, Grace.
Alright. Come over here. Turn the wheel. Let the plug go down. I am going to do a save. And the saving for you is just what you're comfortable with. Go down here. We are going to grab the Molotov, even though I don't ever use it. I just grab it for just in case purposes. Grab this handgun ammo, and then now that we have about 38 rounds, we're going to waste about 10 shots, and we are only going to shoot if absolutely necessary. I'm just going to hug this left-hand corner. Actually, I'm going to hug this corner over here. That's not the left-hand corner anyway. And I'm basically just going to wait for these guys to pop up. And as they do, I am just going to shoot them in the kneecaps. Shoot them in the kneecap. Alright, they're not staggering. Perfect. I accidentally took damage. Okay. I might die. No, I'm good. I'm good. We're good. Usually you can just shoot them in the knee, stagger them, they'll go down. And we're going to do the same thing for this guy. Shoot him in the head, try to get a stagger. Same with this guy, shoot him in the head, get a stagger. I'm going to go ahead and push this guy away. You don't have to, but sometimes they do get stuck in this corner over here. Shoot him in the head, push him, stagger him. We just don't want to get bitten by anybody. There's one more guy behind me. He should be safe to just leave alone. Guess not. So I'm just going to stagger him real quick. Alright, that part's done. Now we have a nice little surplus of ammo. Go up this ladder here.
It stopped. It finally stopped. Thank God.
We are going to remove this battery.
Last one.
Go
I need
down.
to free Emily and get out of this place.
Go back up. Go through this little vent over here. I'll go ahead and save it. Dude, my splits are amazing. It's like almost as my game crashed. I am definitely not gonna save these splits because they're gonna be heavily skewed.
Oh, I got in my mouth.
Again, do not pay attention to the timer on the right hand side. It is not there for that purpose. It's there mostly for me just for notes right now. I am just so, I know, I'm so upset that it actually did that. Alright, so we need to go grab all of our batteries. This guy, he should be dead after that one. There will be some red dudes. That's the part that can get a little bit tricky as well too. We're gonna come down here, grab the batteries, and then there's gonna be a part where I think it's this guy burst open. Go down the hallway, go back up. There should be another one here. Grab this right here. And now we are going to run down the hallway, activate the elevator right over here, and consider this part over. We're going to ignore him. Good news is that once you leave right here, you are completely safe. These next sections do not require anything. We're going to skip the cutscene. We're going to have Emily.
Hold on tight.
We're going to walk, take a left.
Why is it so loud? It's gonna be okay. Just don't let go.
We're going to take another left, and we're just going to head straight down the hallway. Nothing here will be able to bite or grab you, and even if it does, you'll go down to red, but you'll be able to heal back up. Alright, put her down.
Lay you down.
We are going to immediately remove this block right here. This big grandma is going to show up and make her presence known. And then we're just going to step back and we're good to go. Bye-bye. Alright. She is going to be above us. At this stage, steroid, we saw the injector. Don't really need that.
Grace? Are you hurt? No.
Alright, we're just gonna go in, crouch. She's gonna pop up here whenever it crashes down. Or to stagger, all you gotta do is just shoot her twice, she'll stagger, then you'll be able to complete the section. Alright, so now shoot her twice, stagger her, hold. It's gonna make it almost look like you're gonna get hit, but you're not going to. She's gonna start swiping down. You're currently in iframes right now. We're gonna skip this section. Now we have everything to go ahead and leave.
Hey, Emily. Do you maybe want to leave with me? It's not safe here.
God, just got a hair in my mouth.
Okay.
Insert this part, insert this part. Any point in time in the run, you can just go to the door and put those in there.
We did it. Emily?
Only reason why I don't,
Are you alright?
we just have so much stash space from the
I don't know.
from our hip pouches that I just don't need to.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Alright, in my opinion, the hardest gray sections are over. Because down here, there are a lot of enemies, but we do not need to do anything. Now, I am going to store this. We don't need it. We don't really need to grab any of this stuff.
Please, just let it be in.
We don't really need the green herb in our inventory. That's just simply there. So I'm trying to see if... I'm doing an experiment to see if I get more handgun ammo, if there's a herb in my inventory space. Probably should have made an injector. Let's do this puzzle real quick and then head on down. The nice part about this section is we will not ever have to use handgun ammo, since it does offer us a fire extinguisher that, or not a fire extinguisher, an extinguisher that kills all the enemies for us. And we will be doing that just to make it easier. Alright, so we are past the processing and leaving. Now we are at the helicopter key. Probably should have that split a while ago. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go and save. Again, feel free to save as much as you want to. It doesn't matter.
What the hell?
Here we'll just be doing one giant lap around the building. With the only difference being that when we go through our second time, I'm gonna go through this door first so I don't venture off here. Helicopter key, activate it. I always do this right. Preemptively run away. Skip the cutscene. Enemies are gonna start spawning. Yes, you know the wannabe Wesker. And now you can save it right there if you want to, just in case you take a hit. I'm just not going to. Go over here to the right. Grab this extinguisher. And now we're going to head down the path. Again, we have plenty of ammo. We are just going to safely just be taking care of all these enemies that are in our path with this extinguisher. This is the nice part about this section, is that you simply do not have to waste any handgun ammo, and then that's it. That's the hardest part. Keep on going. Blood will start running, which will neutralize all these enemies, and we can just run past them, and it will automatically remove our extinguisher from our hands. Alright, so keep on going, take this path, we're gonna head up these stairs. Ignore all these enemies, we don't need them. Emily does trip here a lot. Only thing you gotta note about this path in particular is that a crate on the right hand side when you're walking up the stairs, when the blood starts flowing up here, does drop. So you just want to stay on the left hand side. Just stay on the left hand side. You'll avoid this crate from falling down. It does damage you, but I mean, it's... Actually, I don't even know if it does damage you. I think it just slows you down.
Why does this shit keep happening?
And there we go. We are now going to come over. There's going to be one zombie over here to the right. Just run past him. If this was a normal run, and if I had the blood collector, I would just shoot him. But I do not have the blood collector, so I'm not going to shoot him. Now we're going to be on Leon's Private Jackson section. If you know what that is, kudos to you. Saving Private Ryan reference. Now for this,
Grace is still here.
The FBI agent.
if you're on New Game Plus, the rifle doesn't drop. It just gives you a 5,000.
She's connected to this somehow.
5,000 tracking or 5,000
Is she okay?
rare tracking module.
No.
I cannot think of what in the
Got
world
you.
that was. I personally prefer using the carbine. Some people differ. This is where I differ. I prefer the M1A. Again, here, grab all the ammo that you possibly can. We are not going to grab machine gun ammo because we're simply just not going to use a machine gun. I am going to choose to upgrade the pistol. And then if I can upgrade the... I don't think I have enough to upgrade the rifle.
Covered.
The pistol will be our primary zombie killer. And the shotgun and the rifle ammo will be for... Oh, you know one thing I did forget? Alright, so don't forget this on your run. Whenever you hit the stash, you have to equip the scope. There's no time for that. Perfect. Alright, so you're about to see some weird stuff. This is about to make this 10 times weirder. So whenever you pick up the M1, you do have to equip the scope. It is completely free. I just forgot to, so we're going to be doing this without the scope for a little bit. Now if you zoom in, it's not really that big of a deal. It just makes it a little bit weirder. I would just personally prefer not having to do this. Now we can go ahead and preemptively kill some of the zombies. Now we're just gonna wait for the other ones to show up. It's gonna be that guy. He should be dead. All of them will be one-shot kills. This is so weird without the scope. Man, this is a nightmare-fueled run. Do that.
Must be time for the evening service.
Sun should spawn down here, and so should the chef. Take care of him. Just look back over just in case. There's the chef. And that's chef dead. One more. If I had a scope, I would not miss that. Please hurry up.
Hang in there, Grace.
Alright, she's in. Perfect. Now we're gonna vault down. I just spam
Alright.
whatever your vault key is, I just spam it. Leon's gonna do one of my favorite scenes in this entire game. He's just gonna be a complete total badass.
Excuse me.
And then we are going to kill some of these zombies just because I feel like doing it. Because with Leon, I am actually going to grab the body armor at some point in time just for damage mitigation. Now this guy sucks. We're going to throw a hand grenade down. We're going to try to stagger him. We can kick him right there and it will actually pop a vessel. We're going to throw another grenade, try to stagger him. That might actually hit me. Kick him, which will burst another section. And then we are going to throw this, get that guy, and then now we just got to deal with block this fight. Absolutely, I hate this fight. Carry this guy. Hit him one time with the rifle. Of course you would. Carry that guy. Oh, it's actually gonna let us. Okay. One more guy to go. Parry him. Shoot him in the head. Again, Leon, your best friend is the parry mechanic. Before the cutscene does happen, you can run up here and grab the hand or this ammo up in these 2 boxes. Skip the cutscene. And now we're going to be on the Grace boss fight section. Which is more like continue to run and hide and seek, and then you just turn on some lights.
There's got to be a way to get to the surface.
The nice thing is we don't have to use the handgun at all in this section. Since the game does give you 5 magnum rounds, we will actually utilize those 5 magnum rounds to stun her whenever we need to in the fight.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry.
What am I doing? Gotta move over here. Alright, let's go ahead and skip this. We are going to go ahead and grab this handgun ammo over here, and then we are going to reload. I am going to save it. Again, our inventory is pretty minimal, pretty bare. Alright, my game crashed again, so we are going to try this over. I have never experienced crashing before like this, ever.
Insufficient power. Reset the power
I don't even know.
distribution units on the lower floor.
Gotta get the power.
Genuinely, I have not crashed once in this game. And I have crashed now twice during this run. Alright, so first thing we're going to do. We are going to go to the control room first, so we're just going to head straight. And then we are going to take a right. Now here you have 2 options. I choose the path where I do take a little bit of damage. We're going to go ahead and grab this crank lever. She's going to follow us in here. We're going to bait her around. We're going to turn around, and then we are going to activate the light so that she can no longer be a pain in our butt. Now, usually I go to the control room. Usually I go to, or sorry, the chemical treatment is usually where I go to first. But in this particular run, my brain just decided not to work. So you are gonna have to stun her here. So you want to interact, and it's gonna say, why is it so stiff? And then she's gonna drop down. As she drops down, go ahead and stun her, and then go ahead and hold, and you'll be just fine. You won't take any damage. She'll be far away, and nothing will happen. I'm probably going to go ahead and block out my entire live split timer because it's just going to be confusing as hell. Alright, now that she is gone, we're going to reload. And now we are going to head to the storage area. So we're going to take our left. We are going to have to stagger her to get there. So right here, bait her out a little bit. So about right here, go ahead and shoot her, because if you bait her, or if you don't bait her, she will be stuck in this little pathway, and you won't be able to get around her, and you have to do it again. So just for ease, we're just going to do it like that. And then we're going to activate this one. And then that'll be it. We won't have to deal with her.
Power has been successfully restored.
The reason why also too I'm trying not to use too much of the Requiem shots is because I want to use the Requiem for the spider fight for Leon, so I'm trying to keep it minimal. If you do end up using more, it's not that big of a deal. It truly isn't. Keep on going. We are going to need to interact with this panel over here.
We're getting out of here.
And this panel will make the lights show up, which will effectively end this boss fight. The game is going to tell you to shoot. You do not have to. You can just sit here, wait, and enjoy the fact that she is finally down. And let's keep on going.
Finally.
Alright, Grace boss fight is officially over. Nothing special we have to do here, just shoot. Don't miss, I guess, probably would be the best advice. And we are going to save our progress. All right. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Now we are on Leon's section. The name of the game with Leon's section is just avoid taking damage. Easier said than done. I'm going to hotkey this over to what I usually have it. Perfect. So here we are going to again load up on the ammo, and then we'll make upgrades afterwards. Grab the handgun ammo because the handgun ammo specifically will get a little tight, and then things will sort of even out as things go on. We are going to upgrade this one to its maximum firepower for the normal version, and then we are going to upgrade the shotgun. And then here we go. This does change a little bit.
It's like time.
As in, I will usually...
If not for Umbrella, it could have just been a normal city.
I'm gonna choose to grab the...
Now it's nothing but ash and memories.
I'm gonna choose to actually grab body armor. Usually I don't grab body armor, but since... Again, this is... Can't use any healing. If we can get damage mitigation, we are going to get damage mitigation. And the boss fights aren't particularly difficult, because you can parry basically everything. So we're going to avoid this, skip it. We're going to be on the part. I'm going to break this box open real quick. Grab the ammo. Spire's going to come out. Slice, slice. And then we don't really want to mess around with the spider too much at all because we want to avoid the damage. The nice thing is, during the Leon sections, if you did take damage in the previous sections, you do start with full health every time. So we're going to wait until we're down here. It's going to bust us through this door. There we go. And now we are going to continue to run away because there's a specific spot I want to get the spider to. Keep on running. We're going to go ahead and slice, open this door. Keep on running. We do have some of the little guys. This is kind of up to you. I will use a grenade here, even though it's probably in my best interest not to. For one, just for the free points, and two, just so I just don't take damage. Wait for them all to get close, throw a grenade down, throw the grenade, and they all die. Now we're going to keep on going. I completely forgot that they jump out of there. That does suck. Go up the ladder. Alright, so this is where things are going to get a little tricky. We want to get to the part. There's a particular section that we can bait the spider into to explode a gas can, and that will effectively stun lock the boss for a second for us to be able to get some Requiem shots out. So we're going to go ahead and throw this. Actually, we're just going to wait for him to come over here, and then we're going to shoot it. Wait for it to come over here. Hit it, and then we are going to Requiem shot its weak spot. Wait for it to turn around, shotgun, and fight's over. Avoid damage, easy and simple. That's why we say the Requiem shots. If you don't have as much as I do, just unload the amount of Requiem shots that you can onto her, and then pull out your shotgun and let the shotgun do the work. I really hope this doesn't crash. I probably shouldn't have said that. I probably just gave myself bad luck. Alright, skip the cutscene. Alright, now we need the detonator. My game is starting to stutter. I don't like that. That's not a good sign. Alright, so we're going to go to the camp, turn on the power, get some upgrades, and call it a day
Whose
here.
camp is this?
Yep, it's stuttering a little bit. It might crash. Hopefully it doesn't. Usually it does stutter on this section. Alrighty. Inspect this thing over here. Da, 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 da. And now we're going to go into the stash. Again, prioritize getting the ammo. So we're going to get some handgun ammo, get some shotgun shells, and then some rifle. Now we're probably not going to be able to upgrade anything. No, we're not going to be able to upgrade anything. But what we have is good enough. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the scope since I didn't put it on last time. And then we are going to do a safety save. Just so that if anything goes awry in this section, we have something that we can fall back onto. Let's go through this door. Pick up this ammo first. As Leon, you can never have too much ammo. Now, this is where you can choose. You can kind of choose how you want to play this. You'll have plenty of time, so if you want to farm a little bit of zombies here, you can. I personally just don't.
Strange. Where are all the bodies?
Leon is going to give us some bad luck by saying where are all the bodies. Climb up here. Climb up here. I'm just going to personally kill all the ones that I have to. We're going to shoot this thing down over here. And then we are going to unfortunately get grabbed. Now we're going to choose to ignore that. My feelings are hurt slightly. We're going to throw this. Throw it down. That did not go at all where I wanted it to go. With this particular handgun, it should only take about 3 headshots to kill a normal zombie. And then wait for this guy to bust through the door. And then now we're going to keep moving forward. Alright, now that we have to see their apartment's keys, head out here. We're going to go grab our first parts. Head up the ladder to the right. It's going to tell us, hey, by the way, you need gas.
Bad news, Sherry. This place is overrun with zombies.
What? That's impossible.
And now we are going to make ourselves up to the rooftop
Yeah, they should have.
to get our first part.
There should be a part for the detonator somewhere.
I don't know if there's a way you can actually skip this whole entire part where it makes you look around or not.
Sherry, found the distributor. 2 more parts and I can jerry-rig
And
the
then
detonator
for this
that
part, we're
gate.
just gonna line up where the sections are wanting us to look at, and I'm just spamming the action button.
Another BSAA camp. That should have the signal receiver.
Go back. Now we're gonna turn around.
Relays
Look
over
at this
there,
guy.
huh? That should be a fun trip.
And it's gonna have us look at the gas station. Okay, now that we have our first part,
Got
we
the
are going to go
location
down
for
the
those parts.
elevator.
Going to collect them now.
I'll look into the BSA
No, sir.
in the meantime.
And then now we're going to use that apartment key to go down here. Alright, so head down here. You can choose to shoot this up down if you want to. Usually has a hand grenade. I am going to just because it's a hand grenade. You can never have too many of those. We need to go through the storage area. And we need to go get some batteries. The first one sucks to get. You can choose to stealth kill this guy. Excuse me? Okay, you know what? For you, don't even worry about, just stealth kill that guy. Don't even worry about him. Alright, we're going to take care of this guy because whenever we jump down later, he can be a bit of a pain. Go through this door for sewage facility. Head down. And then we're going to head down over here to the right. Open up this door. And that's going to be the battery that we're going to be looking for. Problem with this section is that you do have a big boy that you have to deal with. Outside of that, this section is relatively easy. I say that, but I have taken damage on zombies that I don't think I've ever even taken damage from before. So we're gonna wait for these two guys to spawn up. And then we are going to waste them. And now we're going to crank. This is where you can use a grenade. I'm just going to hold this open. I'm going to pre-aim this guy right here. I'm going to try to see if I can get his back right here killed first. If these guys do try to charge you, just remember parry. This guy's charging me. I'm going to parry. Shoot him. You don't have to use the rifle here. I'm just choosing to. Parry. Parry. You can even parry the big boy's attacks too. It's not a really good strategy to be right there in that corner. We're gonna parry. We gotta sharpen it. Oh, I'm trying to shotgun ammo. I was wondering what in the world was happening. Collecting the gunpowder. And then that will be basically the hardest section that you will take damage on over. The gas station's pretty easy. You can hang out around in a spot. You don't have to do that exact same strat that I just did. That's more there if you just want to do it. And you also have a grenade too. Alright, so for here, I'm going to go and shoot this canister just to get rid of any enemies in front of me. And I am going to run up. I'm not going to choose to shoot that. And then I'm just going to run across and grab the battery and leave. I remember, I think there's an enemy in here. No, there's not. I did not remember right. Alright, now we're going to go to the opposite end, which has all the lovely, absolutely lovely water section. We'll need to climb up that ladder. This is another section where I usually won't spend too much time here. I kind of just take care of the ones I need to take care of. I try not to let anything creep up behind me. Sometimes it always doesn't work. Like that guy right there over here to the right is one that is always a pain in my ass. This guy right here, take care of him. There's gonna be a guy over to the left. Take care of him. And then there's gonna be a couple more up the stairs. Please don't grab me, thank you. Right here up the stairs. This is why I love the Leon sections. The fact that I can just freely shoot down everything without a care in the world is just great. And it benefits me because we get points. Alright, we're going to actually turn back around. Because we want to head up this ladder here. This ladder should have 1 or 2 zombies on it. Okay. Keep on following the path. Jump down. This is the reason why we killed the zombie earlier. Sometimes he likes to be a pain and try to grab you right there. I am just going to completely avoid that. Now that we have the garage done, we are going to go ahead and get the gas can. You'll notice I do try to use the handgun as much as I possibly can, unless I'm versing bursters. Alright, let's shoot down this part of the ladder so we can go to the gas station.
Send some footage your way, Sherry.
The marksman rifle and the shotgun.
White suit.
This should be a hand
find
grenade.
one?
Yeah, hold on.
Perfect. Now, there's gonna be not too many reasons for us to use a hand grenade.
So there are ghosts involved with Helpus, too.
I mostly will be using them for... I'm gonna try to be saving them for a particular section in Arc. Because this guy gets me every time. I did this in my casual run. I did this in my demon speed run, and I just did it right here. So that guy is just my mortal enemy. Every single time. Now, you can grab the chainsaw and go crazy. I choose not to because I will be keeping my distance. And the reason why I'm keeping my distance is simply I don't want to take damage. That's it. So I'll usually stick around this corner where the chainsaw guy shows up. And then I'll just handle zombies as they come my way. And try not to miss. I really need to turn off the setting where it auto locks on this particular section, because it does not do me any favors. What are you doing with that, buddy? No, you're not having that. Of course, you're gonna be weird, aren't you? So we're waiting for our chainsaw guy to show up, and then whenever he does show up, we'll be switching over to the shotgun. Which will be right now. Should be about 4 shotgun shells. It should stagger them every time, so you're not going to be at risk of taking damage here. Now looks like it's 5. Pick up his tracking module for the points. And then now we're going to fill up our gas can. Be careful, do not try to touch the fire. Now we'll be heading back out the left-hand side. I'm not gonna bust that open just because... Okay, with Leon, there's one thing to point out. You can craft as Leon. So anytime you get a chance to craft ammo, do it. I'm gonna actually craft some stack grenades for a later section. And now we are going to leave the gas station. Now we're going to go to the apartment rooftops. My absolute, probably least favorite part of this Leon section. Alright, let's head up the stairs. Now, if you want to use the shotgun here, feel free. I just prefer using the handgun. And safe and sorry. Let's take care of them. Hold this down, get the crank. We're going to actually look around for a second because sometimes these guys can come up behind you, and this guy does have a gun. Take care of him. Anytime, since we don't actually use a submachine gun, hold on, let me focus. Usually I don't, in a normal run, I don't take care of these enemies, but since we are trying to do a no heal run, I do it for safety. Since we are not using a submachine gun this run, anytime you get submachine gun ammo, sell them in the stash. It'll be free easy points. Now we're gonna go back up the stairs. Wait for this guy with the hand grenade to pop out, and we're not gonna go down that right hand side. We're gonna come out here. Use the crank to get to the rooftops. Make sure we're good here. So if you didn't kill the enemies above, this is where they'll pop out. But since we killed them up there earlier, we do not have to worry about them. Keep on thinking that whenever I hit the F key, I automatically go up the ladder without holding the W key, but it's never the case. I don't know why that's in my brain.
One part should be just up here.
Okay, we're gonna take care of this guy real quick. He killed an enemy for us. That is perfect. This section I loved casually, hate it in this case. We can't see him. Keep on going. 'Cause these boys do not mess around. The one time that the aim assist actually helped me. Alright, now we should be able to see him through the crack in the wall here. Take care of him. There's one more over here. Nope, there's one more on the other side. But we can't see him. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have to go through the wall. Go through here, break open this box, grab the shotgun ammo. Wait for this missile to come down. Go on through. Wait until you see him. Shoot off his head. And now there's going to be a guy with a grenade that we are going to want to watch out for. Wait for him. This guy with machine gun is a constant pain in the ass. Shoot that down. This guy with this machine gun. This is not the fastest strategy. So a lot of the fast strats that I do go out the door in this particular run because I want to be safe. He actually staggered me. Wow, that's crazy. You're not dead. Okay. Grab the machine gun ammo for a little bit of extra spice. Grab anything that they have laying on the ground. Ooh, a tracking module. I forgot they dropped that. I haven't killed them so long I didn't even realize they dropped that. Alright, we're gonna grab the second part. Turn around real quick. There's one guy gonna be coming up the ladder. Take care of him. Open it up. We are gonna get a broken part. Combine it really quickly. And now, there we go. Drop down, take this left path. A couple zombies here we're gonna go ahead and take care of. So usually this is where I don't have a... This is where I don't really have too many issues in terms of ammo management for Leon, but since we're doing a lot of this strategy safe, we are going to run to it a little bit with the handgun ammo. Which is again why I always say grab the handgun ammo first.
By the way, I found some evidence of the Pentagon putting pressure on the BSAA.
But the good part about it
appears the North American branch has been moving independently.
is that we will have more points to upgrade, which means we'll be able to get like the level 2 vest. We'll be able to upgrade our guns.
There's been an increase in government surveillance. Looks like my fan base is growing.
There should be a burster.
Some things never change. Watch your back. I'll contact you again soon.
We're not gonna go open up that right-hand side. It's a complete optional area. We're gonna draw this down. And then now we are gonna head back up to the elevator. But first I am actually going to upgrade my stuff. The main reason why I'm going to be upgrading my stuff is because since I'm running a little low on ammo, if I upgrade my magazine size, it'll give me that ammo for free. Shouldn't be any new ammo. There isn't. Silencer 9, magazine size. Go ahead and raise that to 17. I'm not going to deck it out. This one, I'm going to upgrade this to full. Marksman rifle. Again, I'm not maxing it out completely because I'm trying to take into consideration that some people may not have the advanced tuning. We're going to grab the body armor, and then we'll have some residual points left over. And have the points to spare, feel free to use them. Or if you want to use different guns, feel free to use them too. You don't have to use the guns that I'm using. This is just what I prefer. And I missed it again. I always do. We're gonna jump down these. This right here. Turn on our flashlight so you guys can see it. Make a left. This is like the coolest section, but also a section that I do not like. This whole entire layout open area, casually, very cool, very fun. Speedrunning, not so much. Grab the grenades. We are going to rappel over. And do not worry about the... If you didn't take damage like me, you'll probably be in a far better position. But since I did take damage... That's fine. We're gonna have the stairs. Go down this path, up to the right. This is where we are going to have... Should be a guy with a... No, we have to go through the entire section first. Do this. Jump through. Cross over. That box, if I'm not mistaken, should always be handgun ammo. Because we do have to shoot. Perfect. And we're going to shoot this, so we can jump over. Alright. Heroic pose. Go over here to the right, look above, shoot this, and then finally shoot that. Weapon of choice. If you have a surplus of shoddy, use the shoddy. I will be using the handgun as much as possible because I'm actually going to try to avoid fighting in this area, at least in this particular section with the glass. There is one enemy that can be an absolute nuisance. Keep left here, because this crate's going to come down first, and then this crate on the left-hand side is going to come down. So just stay left to avoid that. Break this open. Let's grab the handgun ammo. Now, this is when things get interesting. Because there's one particular enemy I want to try to avoid at all costs. Come over here, break this down. And then we're just going to sort of wait. That guy with the grenade behind me, I'm going to try to avoid him. There's a guy with a grenade over here that I want to kill immediately. Because I have learned the hard way. Of course, you would have a machine gun. We're just going to keep on going. And grab our third and final part, and this will end this section very shortly. Tracking module, hand grenades, final part. Now, if you don't want to take damage there, just kill him. Feel free to kill him.
Fix that broken part?
Not yet. I can't fix it without a tool.
I'm just at the point where, since I know I'm going to get full health once I go into the bike scene and post the bike scene, or post-bike scene, I'm not too worried. Shoot that down. I'm not too worried about it right now because there's nothing that's going to be giving me too much trouble. Outside of there just being an absolute shit ton of zombies that we are gonna have to kill. Usually I have more handgun ammo in this section, but since we are killing everything, I do not. Head up these stairs, and then we're gonna take a right, deal with this guy. We are going to choose to swing this. Wow, I actually died in one shot. Right here. Safety grenade. And then this is the guy that I did not want to see. Well, luckily the grenade got him and we were good. Alright, you. No. I have been hit by you many times. At this point, you're my second sworn enemy. Ignore and avoid him. Go down here. You shouldn't get hit by this guy. And then we're gonna release the first hatch. Keep on going down. We're gonna be taking this path over here to the right. I'm almost instinctively grabbing herbs. Take care of this guy. One of them should burst. There's our bursty boy. Pull out the shotgun, get ready to parry. Alright, we parried him, and then just for funsies, we are going to finish him off like that. He gave us large gunpowder, which is actually really good. Head over here, take care of this guy, take care of this guy. There's a grenade launcher guy. You can wait. So we're gonna pop him right here. That will stagger him. You can just stagger him with a shotgun shot as well too. So now he's not gonna be able to hurt us. Move past him. Keep it moving. Break open these boxes. Grab the tracking module. There's a med injector, but we are not going to grab that because we don't need it. And then the crank. Boy, this is more... It's not really like necessarily stressful, but it is at the same time, if that makes any sense.
Still works.
Oh, we need to move on. So in terms of your pistol ammo, don't worry about it too much. We are gonna have a surplus of ammo. You'll notice that we'll be at currently 0. We're getting close to 0. The same with shotgun ammo. We'll be getting close to 0, but then as the run progresses and as we're able to hit up the stashes for ammo, we will immediately have a surplus afterwards. So don't worry about it if you run out of ammo here. Plus, we're getting ready to be. This is our final section, and once we detonate it, we'll be on the bike. Shotgun if you want to. If you got plenty of shotgun ammo, shotgun if you want to. I'm just gonna stick with the handgun until I run out. Until I see the burst. Once I see the red burst, and then that's whenever it'll change. Just gonna stand right here. Now, try not to use the grenades. As tempting as they are, we want to try to keep 2 grenades for the arc. That's our bursty boy. Get ready to parry. Oh, we got lucky. Say for him in particular, I will pull the shotgun out for, just because I do not want to get grabbed by him. For these guys, cutscene happened, thankfully, because we just ran out of shotgun ammo. Not gonna worry about anything here. Keep on running past. Since we're doing safe methods and safe, well, somewhat safe strats. In the Leon sections, we have plenty of points. Alright. Now let's go to the BSA container. Let's evaluate our points. We will be at the section of RPD, or we will soon be an RPD. So here, open this up. We want to open up this nice little container and grab the repair box. I really gotta start finishing what I'm saying. So many times whenever I talk, just not even in recording, in life in general, I will just forget. I'm gonna save here. Again, plenty of points, plenty of points. No new armor. We are gonna repair the armor. So here, if you have at least, I have the advanced tuning. If you have your pistol and your shotgun, your marksman rifles, firepower all the way up, you can grab the body armor level 2, which is what I'm going to do. Usually I wouldn't. I would upgrade this stuff even further. And I'm actually going to upgrade the marksman rifles ammo capacity. And then now we are going to safety save. And we are going to move on. Just grabbing that there for the extra damage mitigation.
That took longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
To be completely honest with you, I don't even know if we'll... I genuinely don't know if we'll actually even need the body armor. Well, actually for the plants, for what I call them hunk, and also for other sections we probably will. Now onto the auto scroller. You can skip this part if you want to. It's just simply shoot the dogs as they appear.
Alright, should make it there in no time.
Whenever you see a red marker over Victor Gideon, shoot him.
Just a few potholes.
And I'm going to actually, we're going to wait for a cutscene to pop up. Here's the cutscene. 1 second, I'm actually not going to skip it here. Just taking a drink of water, I couldn't skip it. Usually I would. Really? Okay. Any damage you take here will be fully restored, so if you do get hit by a dog.
Pups could use more training.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. Try to avoid getting hit by a dog, because I see like we have full health. That sticks with us even in RPD. That's what makes these sections, in my opinion, a lot easier. Since we do get natural Leon sections, while they are more action-packed and you get more of a chance of taking damage, you do get put in situations where your health does automatically come back, which is perfect. Take care of this one. Take care of the one over here to the left. And keep on going. Victor Gideon should appear. There he is.
So much for the direct route.
Common mistake here. Do not reload until the end. In my casual playthrough, I may or may not have spaced out and reloaded, and I hit one of those things, that one specifically, and I blew up. Alright, so that one you cannot avoid. There's nothing you can do about it. Kill this dog. Kill this dog. He should engage for a rocket shot. If you don't have the achievement, that'll give you the achievement to avoid an attack from Gideon. Go ahead and reload. We're just gonna wait for him. You can shoot him a couple times if you want to. That one you cannot avoid.
Seriously.
And then now we're gonna go up to one of the coolest parts.
Give up that easy.
I'm gonna start drinking more water because there's nothing I can do to fast paces or make it go faster. I forgot to do my skips. Or my splits, I mean. Okay, hold right. Move around a little bit. And we're gonna be almost done. We just gotta shoot him twice. 1, 2, done. Alright, now we are on to... I should be on to the library. Skip this. Alright. Go ahead and sharpen this tool. Now the nice part is, if you are a person who does have, like I said, challenge guns, this part, everything, this entire run will be 10 times easier. But I'm assuming if you're watching this,
still standing.
You're trying to get the points for, you know, infinite ammo, RPG, infinite RPG ammo. And you're prepping for the insanity difficulty, which is a route that I still have yet to track, and I'm looking forward to doing that, but also not looking forward to it. Alright, in here, there is only a few actual zombies. Skip this cutscene, and then we have our stash over here. Which access it by the handgun ammo and the shotty shells and the rifle ammo. Now you'll notice I do not spend too much time in my inventory. That is because, for one, I just don't have a reason to. I'm just seeing if I can upgrade my rifle. I can upgrade my pistol to the final level, but I'm actually going to choose to do the... Yeah, we're going to do the magazine. We're going to go up to 20. With it having improved fire rate, this gun becomes crazy. Oh, I never put the charm on. It's fine. And then I'm not gonna get the optic. Usually I get the optic. I'm not going to. All right, let's save it. Let's go through RPD, and then we'll be going through one of the most heinous sections of this entire run, which is the little girl section, which I absolutely cannot stand. Hang a left here. This is where the zombie will show up. Doesn't take much to take him down. We absolutely just John Wicked our RPD officer. I do that every single run. You're supposed to go left. I accidentally go right every single time. Shoot down the ladder. Go up it. And now we're going to go into the library to grab the jack. And then we're going to head out, take a right. And then we're going to prop this thing open, walk down the hallway so that we start hearing, I can't remember his name, Dion, whatever the wannabe Wesker guy's name is. I can never remember it. Keep on running down, trigger the cutscene. This is where Mr. X is going to show up. Now, important thing, all of his attacks can be parried. Oh no, the Emily section. How much I enjoy this part.
Stay away. Stay away.
Skip the cutscene. Quick turn. We're gonna head back down.
What was that?
This is about 10 minutes of absolute slow pain and suffering that you can do nothing to avoid. This is the one part that I would like to check out the whoever owns the current world record. I would like to try it. I would like to see what he does here, or what they do here. Now, I will always be drinking water during this section, just because it's absolutely abysmal. So I'm gonna be going a little bit quiet, and we're just gonna be waiting for them to pound through the basement and for it to prompt us to crawl out. Okay. We're just gonna sit here, and I'm just gonna sit here and wildly spam the F key. Whenever it prompts you to crawl out, you will be okay. Now let's continue on forward. Take a left here. We're gonna want to go down the stairs so we can hide underneath another bed. Oh, I am so not saving these splits. I'm looking over on my right hand side and I just realized that these splits are absolutely atrocious from the game crashing. The game's crashing. Alright, now it's prepped to crawl out. We're going to go ahead and crawl out. You're safe to do so. They are not going to see you over there on that side. We're going to run down the hallway, and then this is what I'm curious about. Because you come down here, and you see, hey, alright, we got some children. So then we run away. I'm curious on where they go. Because I've never actually stopped to see. Is that it? Huh. Oh, I did not mean to quick switch. I've never once stopped to see where they went. I didn't realize they... I mean, it makes sense they go through the door. Keep on running. We're going to pull open this... Turn on this light first. Pull open this over here. Climb up, and then we're going to hide again. I call this the Emily section, even though... If I remember right in the lore, this takes place in the 60s? Could be wrong about that. Pick up the keys. And then now we're just going to hide behind this corner. We are gonna wait. We're actually gonna trigger it by moving up a little bit. Once you hear the glass break, go back down and hide again. Apparently we gotta go a little more forward. That's what we're looking for.
What do I do? What do I do?
Again, we're just hiding. So I'm gonna be sitting here, drinking water, hydrating, staying healthy. Alright, well at least the worst part of the section's over. There's no more hiding. It's gonna trigger a cutscene. Now we're just gonna sit here and spam F so I can avoid it.
Please just be a bad dream.
Oh no, I'm tripping. The cutscene's later. It's after this section.
Why did they?
Alright, so once this is done, follow the path. It's pretty linear. There's no crazy time skips. And then we just want to head straight back down to the altar so we can make this door open up so we can pull that lever to the left. There we go. Do it one more time. Pull the lever. You don't have to inspect the ladder. Alright, now let's go get the fire poker. Pull this out right here, and then we will begin to climb up to get the fire stick. Perfect, we're almost done. Can you tell I love this section? Skip the cutscene. We're gonna do a quick turn, head around here. None of them are gonna grab you, even though they're gonna seem like it. She's just gonna do a friendly little hand swap. No touchy. Skip the cutscene. Keep on going. And now we...
What's wrong with them?
We're thankfully almost done.
What is this place?
Good lord, I hate this section. Love it casually. Loved it. Is that babies?
Are those babies?
Alright, now we're just gonna hit this slider right here. Go over, and now we are officially done with that section. So now we are at Escape RPD. Alright.
Just sent you the coordinates.
He is not. You don't take any damage from that, so don't worry.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Quick turn, run. He's gonna come through this door, but you won't take damage. If you just keep on running, he won't hit you. If he does, again, his attacks are parryable. Just parry the attack. And now we're gonna go down here. We're gonna trigger this part. Quick turn. Stay in the waiting room long enough, you will die. Once we hear all that. Jesus. Jesus. Alright. So you can choose to play it safe. I am not going to. I'm just gonna run right past him. And then we are going to leave. And then now we are going to be almost done
Not sure,
with this part.
but apparently it's someplace important.
I'm going to go down here just because I cannot remember if the ammo refreshes or not. If it does, then we are going to load up on ammo. If it doesn't, we're just going to move on, create a save, call it a day. Mr. X boss fight's pretty easy. I usually just will use the marksman rifle and just unlock him. Alternatively, if you want to, you can parry him. You can parry his attacks, use a shotgun, go forward, and it's genuinely not a difficult boss fight. Watch that, and I'm gonna take 2 or 3 hits of damage. I guarantee it.
Hasn't changed.
Now that I say that. Alright. Rifle ammo. Shoddy shells. Check to make sure. Can't buy any ammo. Again, I'm gonna save it again. I did not mean to override that save, but that's fine. We can go ahead and take that again. In these runs, you can choose. Alright, boss fight time. So, shoot him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll stagger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll stagger. 1, 2. If he does this attack, we are going to opt to just plug him away with the shotgun. We're going to wait for him to be hatchetable. Harry, I told you I'm going to take damage. Called it. Alright, again. Attacks are very easily parryable. I just missed. We're gonna wait. Stay right here. Parry that attack. Wait for him to come down for another hatchet run. And then we'll be done. If you want to play it safe, you can. Like, if you don't want to get up close and personal with him with a shoddy and play it safe, feel free. Rifle ammo, that is perfect. I am going to go around and collect and destroy the boxes. Just because I want the chance of getting... not that. I'm not going to run back and get those ones, actually. I got plenty of shoddy ammo. I got plenty of marksman rifle ammo. The plant section, I just need shotgun ammo and rifle ammo. You need the shotgun for the plant section, and then you'll need...
Made it.
The rifle ammo for the actual boss fight itself.
I'm at the orphanage, Sherry. There's not much left of it.
I do think that
Heading underground to look for this.
Understood.
I do think that getting the level 2 armor was the call. Because I mean, if you look at my health, I took a very clean shot from a boss, and it felt like it did basically nothing. Hopefully, we don't take a lot of those. Alright, so for here, we're gonna keep the shotgun out. Ooh, large gunpowder. I will always pick these up just in case if I run into some scrap and I can create some ammo. I will, but you'll see that as Leon, I just sort of pick up everything. The only thing I don't really go out of my way to pick up is herbs. Turn around. There should be some rifle ammo back here, and then we are going to continue on with this section and get down to the plants. Alright, we're gonna wait for them to open up, and then we're going to shoot them. Wait for it to open up, shoot. Usually it dies in one shot. Skip the cutscene. Continue progressing forward. Okay, slide down, go through the trains. Take a right. Was there anything behind here? Yeah, there's some scrap. I'm gonna take that scrap. I am gonna craft some shotgun shells. And I'm going to leave throughout the proper way and not try to leave through a locked door. Shotgun ammo, handgun ammo, and machine gun ammo.
Yes,
I won't use machine gun ammo, but 3 points. So if you do have advanced tuning, and you get a whole bunch of free points, and you have level 2, deck out whatever you want at this point. As long as the firepower is good, deck out whatever you want.
It just keeps going.
I have way more points than I usually do. Because at this point in the run, there's a lot of zombies that I've killed that I usually don't. Alright, should be popping up here in a second.
This is one very deep hole.
The perfect place to hide something.
I'm going to sharpen this. Because you can parry these attacks too. I'll probably grab this. I believe is a... Oh, it's handgun ammo. For some reason I was thinking that was a grenade. Close. We're just going to check to see the ammo. So anytime this ammo refreshes, we will always grab it. And let's go ahead and spend this to upgrade the armor. Take the left. Now we have plenty of ammo. Like I said before, we were a little bit low. Now we have plenty. You can wait for them to open up, or you can shoot them twice with the shotgun to make it go by faster. I always take damage from that guy. There's gonna be one right here. Gonna wait. Usually I can parry that, but I guess not. Two more. Again, I usually parry that. Alright, open up please. There we go. I am not gonna waste... I'm just gonna wait for them to open up. I've decided. Should be a few more before the actual boss fight. Boss fight we will use... Let me see if this works. This does work. So maybe the strat should just be hit it with the marksman rifle from far away. Alright, so for this boss fight, all attacks again are parryable. I'm gonna unzoom. But we will try to put it into a method to where we won't have to. So we're gonna shoot 3 times. This time twice. Usually it staggers and the left one will try to smack you, then the right one will try to smack you. Avoid them. Do it again. Reload. The left one usually will always go first. Left. Then move over here to the right. I actually got hit there. Got hit twice there. Got hit 3 times. Okay. This is... I'm not liking my run so far. Boss fight over. Almost over.
Stubborn read, aren't you?
It's fine. We get... Whenever we switch, we'll get health back. Am I a little bit annoyed about it? Kind of.
This must be it.
Because I really was trying to save as much health and armor for the special section up here for the labs. And that's mostly just the guards. Just because there's this one section I genuinely cannot stand. I'm gonna make these a 4 shortcut because I will not be using the Requiem for the final gun. If you're anal about inventory management, do not look at this. I do not ever spend time in my inventory just because it takes time away. Actually, back here should be a save point. Break up the box. Come up here. We're gonna look through here. This one we're just checking to see if the ammo's there. I can't remember if it does. Okay, perfect. Refill the body armor, get the ammo, again with the spare points. If you want to deck out, let's say if I had some spare ones, which actually I can, I'm going to sell all this machine gun ammo. I'm actually going to go ahead and sell, I'll keep that. I'm going to upgrade this. I'm actually going to increase the reload speed of the shotgun, weirdly enough. And then I'm going to increase the magazine size of that if I had enough points. Safety save, and let's continue on, and let's go get over to the lab and have fun times with the liquors. Just for reference, if you ever need to check to see if you have used a healing item or anything like that, this will tell you minimalist 0 times on this run. Never touch the stuff 0 times on this run. Now, I already have Speed Demon completed, but Speed Demon, if you don't have it completed, it will show you the time that you're currently at, the in-game time that goes off of. Alright, so now we're going to have fun time with the guards. This is why we would have the grenades. The first section is easy. Grab that tracking module. He's going to say, feels like I'm being followed. We're not going to use a grenade on these first guys. We're just going to wait for him, shoot him. And then one's going to go over here to the right. One's going to go over to the right. He's going to peek you, you shoot him, and one's going to be over here to the left. I'm trying not to get too close to him because he does like to aggro. I guess I killed him. I didn't even realize that I killed him. Alright, I like to pre-fire, or I like to be pre-aimed at this guy. He's gonna be peeking right here. Get that guy. Get this guy. If you get lucky, you can get both these in one go. I did not get lucky. Really, you don't have to be lucky. You just have to have better timing than me. This is where I'll use the grenades. It's a little excessive, but I just don't like the shield guy at all. I really don't. I'm gonna come down here. Shield guy's gonna come down from this right side. I'm gonna wait. Wait. I'm gonna throw it right there. And then that's gonna take care of that guy. And then I'm gonna take care of this guy. I took damage. And then this guy, yeah, I'm gonna take damage again. Damn it. Usually I would throw a grenade on the right hand side and the left hand side and call it a day. For the hunk scene, grab that. I don't think I have scrap. No, I don't.
Here at ARC, your movements will be constantly
For the
monitored.
hunk section,
Do not
or what I call the hunk
leave
fight,
designated areas without
you're just gonna parry him,
authorization.
shoot, parry him, shoot. That's the method that I'm gonna be trying out. Usually I do not parry.
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone next door.
Worry about me. I'm sweet.
And then we're almost done with the fight already whenever it does that animation. Wait for him. This is when he's gonna start doing 2. Full death. We're almost done with the fight. I'm gonna try to take little damage here as much as possible. Should be very close to be done. Parry 1, 2, and 3. And then melee attack, and this is whenever we'll be able to shoot him. And the fight should... Oh, where's he going? Make sure if he does do that. Okay. Do not let him run away, because if he runs away, he will try to shoot you with a gun.
Get a little handsy, are we? Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission.
Alright, now we're done. Parry, shoot, and then chase him down whenever he tries to run away.
That was one tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
That fight, I usually parry and just use the melee attack the entire time.
Time to finally get some answers.
So that's why it seems like a little bit off, because I generally prefer to do it like during the Krauser sections of Resident Evil 4. We're going to go and skip this. We should now be at Grace's section, her final section. And this is where, again, she does not heal, so we do not have full health. Just bear that in mind. We do not need Leon to be with us whenever we do this section, so we can just keep on running. He's going to lift us up, and then Grace is going to try to do... He's going to get the key card. She's going to say once I jump down, there's no going back up.
Once I go down, there's no getting back.
This is where I always recommend saving, because liquors are a pain in the butt. There's really not too many reasons for me to use the handgun, because we will just be trying to run through everything. So we need to grab the key, and then we'll eventually grab that key to get the white and red orbs. So we're just gonna be running through everything. Now we don't have a knife, so if we get caught, we're kind of screwed. Break this open just to see what it is. An empty bottle, which is not going to do us any good. Alright. Now, as you can tell, we have inventory. It gives you the blood collector. Do not pick it up whenever you go to save here. You can pick it up, as long as you just don't use it, you're fine. Because this steroid right here will come in clutch.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector.
If there's ever a time
Critical error. Containment lockdown
where you may
failure.
reset the run a few times, it might be this section. Just because of those guys. And usually, I'm just going to run through all this, keep on running. It is going to aggro them, but that is not my concern. Because what we're trying to do is get over here. I sort of took the most indirect route you possibly can. This one shouldn't jump on you, as long as you just keep on running forward. This guy can be a bit of a pain. There is acid, so feel free to take it if you really, really want to. We are going to try to avoid. Alright, we took some damage. We are going to keep on going. Even though we are a little bit damaged, I'm just going to keep on running and risk it. And perfect, we are back up to caution. Now we're just gonna make our way down with the new acquired key so that we can unlock a different panel.
I'm not dead yet.
And we'll have to go back. We actually have to go back up there. And there's gonna be liquor on this. You can kill it if you want to, but I generally keep the acid for as needed basis. Like if they group up, then I will take them out. Don't worry. If you just keep on running, he's not gonna hit you.
All right, Leon.
Now we're gonna grab this key, and now we're gonna go back up to the danger. Now I don't believe. Nope. Let's keep on going. After that whole stuff, I usually will route myself to a save. At least that's what I'd recommend you doing. Just so you don't have to redo it. Keep on running. Liquor behind me. Don't care, gonna save anyway. Now's not the time for that. Did not mean to pick that up. That's fine. As long as we don't use it, it won't matter. We're just gonna keep on heading out to the right. So right here in the challenges, even though I picked up the blood collector, as long as you don't use it, it doesn't matter. So now we are gonna head back, and then we're gonna try to go into this room right here first. Hello? He always does that. Just run right past him. I really don't like having the blood collector in my inventory, but fuck it, we're running it. Alright, first one should be the red orb. That is technically the easiest orb for us to get. Now these guys, I'm gonna try to wait for them to all stack up, and then I'm gonna run. And then now we are gonna head down, or we're gonna head back towards the lab entrance. Now if you're like me, and if you accidentally do have the blood collector, as long as you just don't actually consume any of the blood, you'll be fine. We're not gonna be able to save because of the liquor behind us. If you want to acid him to save him, go ahead. I am just going to continue running forward, because if I do get grabbed, I will just use our last-ditch effort of a steroid. Alright.
No.
Hardest part. Once we get done with this, we're done. We're good. Back here, go through here. We're going to, again, completely ignore all the liquors. And we're trying to head upstairs. This guy, he might try to grab us. Okay, good, perfect. This guy might try to grab us too. If you need to, just shoot him. Stagger him and shoot him. I'm just choosing not to.
Control center. Noah. Reboot failure. No response.
Now the nice thing is, it gives you a save point right here.
Inactive.
Go ahead and save it. Because we were at a point where we still have the steroid, we still have...
Containment protocol inactive.
We're still in the caution stage, so at any point in time, you know, you hit red, things go awry, just reload the save, you're fine. Shoot him to stagger. Shoot him to stagger. And then I am going to dip on out of here. I still have 2 more liquors to deal with because they will break through this glass. Go behind them. And then we are going to put the white orbs into the machine, and then we will be done. Don't worry about the liquors behind you. Door's going to be open, and now we are going to go through that door, and we are going to run forward, and we are going to be at Leon's final section. Skip the cutscene. Alright, so the only bad part is, since we don't regenerate health right here, we're going to have to be extra careful since I took damage on that plant section. Or during the hunk scene, I mean.
Containment breach. System lock.
So during the final boss fight, I will be a little bit different. We're treating it a little bit differently. I'll be way more cautious. We do not have to conserve ammo as long as we have ammo for Gideon. Gideon's a pretty easy fight.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Over there is a save. I am just choosing not to use it. And we're going to go back here. And then now we need to get down over... We get down so we can hit a red button so we can come back up. Let's get in with these liquors. Just run. There's going to be one section where we are going to have to fight them, which is where if you do have grenades, that will come in clutch. If not, head over here to the left. I'm going to keep the shotgun out. Not so much for the liquors. I'm going to hit this red button. And this is where you can be in a bit of a tricky situation. So just make sure you parry, run forward, and you're good. Definitely should have went to that save point and healed up. So now we are going to be in liquor hell. You can choose to use a grenade, but I am going to opt for just running right past them. Again, parry everything. I just put myself in a dead end. Make our way back up the stairs. Make sure that we do actually have the key. Because I have done this before and forgotten the key and felt like an absolute buffoon. Pick up the grenade. Get outside the door here. Take a left, and then we should be... Oh my god. Oh, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. Carry that guy. I thought I screwed myself, but I just forgot to grab the key. And we went the wrong way. The only part I'm actually going to be using this final grenade on is the section where you get locked into the room with the liquors. Make sure there's nothing behind me. And if I can restore our armor, I'm going to. Looks like I'm not going to be able to restore the armor, so this is going to be tight. So we are going to
Security threat detected.
put the key in there. This is where this is going to get really hairy. This is the hardest part. Let's go ahead and wait, throw. Wait for them to get a little bit close. And then now we are going to wait for them to group up. And then this is when we're going to throw our stack grenade. I took damage from a lick. Nice. Wait for them to stack up. Parry.
Warning. Autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown.
And that's going to be all of them dead.
Memory corrupt.
This is going to be stressful.
Self-repair functionality offline.
Luckily it does heal you up, so it's not the end of the world.
Warning.
It just means I just won't have as much of a cushion during the Gideon fight.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
The elevator will arrive shortly.
Collect all the shotgun ammo. Collect all the rifle ammo.
Has arrived.
And then now we are going to... I'm going to see if there's a very, very close... it doesn't look like it. We're going to go ahead and proceed forward. Even though we can travel back to the save point if we need to and deal with... we can go repair our armor if we need to, but I believe we should... We should be okay. Okay. We only have 2 sections now left. We have, well, 3 technically. We'll get back as Grace. We'll be Victor Gideon. Too bad Leon doesn't use an injector. Or a steroid. That'd be clutch right now. If I was able to go into here with even half health, I'd feel way better. It just means our parries just have to be really good.
I need to hurry.
Alright, we should be able to save. So this is what I was worried about with Leon's section.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Grace's section, you can get grabbed as long as it's not by one of the big boys. If you're on yellow, you can get grabbed and you'll be okay. Leon's section, since he has a lot of boss fights, armor, etc., I am a little bit apprehensive.
Oh, Leon! Leon!
Alright, make sure you do release Elpis. If you don't release Elpis, you won't get Speed Demon.
My hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat some goldfish while we wait.
This is it.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will see.
How many more will have to die for that bitch?
Alright, so we're trying to parry his attacks while waiting for this. It should come in a straight line. We're going to dodge that. And then he's going to jump down, and as long as you're not in that circle, you're good. Parry that attack. And this fight's pretty easy. Wait for it to come in a straight line.
Reaching your limit.
And then we're going to dodge that. And then he's going to jump down. And if you, as long as you run out of the circle, you'll be okay. Same concept, just keep on shooting. Parry the attack. Parry the attack.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up.
I usually don't shoot him when he's charging up. Right now I'm being very, very, very safe with the strategy that I'm using just because I am so low on health. There we go. Gideon's done. One final one. Again, all these attacks can be parried. I got hit immediately off the get-go. Parry that attack. Now we're going to be looking for the goobs. I usually use the pistol here. It's kind of up to you. Because I think the pistol can just get rid of them very quickly. We only have to do that 2 times, so as long as the attacks don't hit us. Well, right now, as long as the attacks don't hit us twice in a row, we're okay. Alright, might hit us a couple times in a row here. I'm going to actually use this one just to kill this one quickly. Parry the attack. Now that that's done, use the pistol. Parry the attack. Kill these. Done, and that should be the boss fight done. We just gotta kill a couple more of the smaller ones at the bottom, and that'll be it. And boom, boss fight done. Leon will get grabbed and he'll hatch it away. That got a little hairy there at the end. Skip the cutscene, and we are done. Skip the cutscene again. Skip the cutscene again. And there we go. 241.29 casual playthrough. No heals, no blood collector. Also with the speed demon achievement accomplished too. If you liked it, please subscribe. Share the video with a friend. See you later.